The world is full of secrets. Ancient stories whisper to us from ruins half hidden by jungle vines and desert sands. They tell tales of mighty kings and mysterious gods, of incredible feats of engineering and breathtaking artistry. These stories, etched into stone and painted on walls, are the legacy of ancient civilizations. Among these two stand out for their monumental architecture and fascinating cultures: the Maya of Mesoamerica and the ancient Egyptians of the Nile River Valley. Hidden deep within the rainforests of Central America, the Maya civilization flourished for over 2,000 years. They were skilled mathematicians and astronomers, developing a sophisticated calendar system that tracked the movements of the heavens with remarkable accuracy. The Maya were also gifted artists and architects, leaving behind an impressive legacy of intricately carved stone monuments, colorful murals, and their iconic pyramids. These towering structures served as focal points for religious ceremonies, royal burials, and astronomical observations. Along the fertile banks of the Nile River in North Africa, another great civilization rose to prominence: the ancient Egyptians. For over 3,000 years, ancient Egypt captivated the world with its magnificent monuments, powerful pharaohs, and intricate belief system. The ancient Egyptians were master builders, known for their colossal temples, intricately decorated tombs, and awe-inspiring pyramids. These massive structures, built as tombs for their pharaohs, are perhaps the most recognizable symbols of ancient Egypt and testaments to their architectural prowess. Emerging from the mists of time, the Maya civilization took root in the fertile lands of Mesoamerica. From humble beginnings as small agricultural villages, they gradually developed into a complex and sophisticated society. The dense rainforests and fertile lowlands provided the backdrop for this remarkable civilization to flourish. As their agricultural practices improved, the Maya population grew, and their villages expanded into larger settlements. The Maya became adept at pottery, weaving, and stone carving, their artistry evident in the intricate designs and patterns adorning their everyday objects and ceremonial artifacts. The Maya developed a sophisticated system of hieroglyphic writing, recording their history, beliefs, and astronomical observations on stone monuments, pottery, and even painted books made from bark paper. The heart of the Maya world beat within their bustling city-states, each a microcosm of their vibrant civilization. Unlike the centralized power structure of ancient Egypt, the Maya civilization was decentralized, with numerous independent city-states spread throughout Mesoamerica. Each city-state was ruled by a powerful king, considered to be a divine intermediary between the gods and the people. Surrounding the king's palace were the homes of nobles, priests, and skilled artisans, each contributing their unique skills to the city's prosperity. The city center served as a hub of activity, with marketplaces teeming with merchants selling exotic goods, temples echoing with the chants of priests, and ball courts hosting ritualistic games. Rising above the verdant canopy of the rainforest, Maya pyramids stand as enduring symbols of their architectural prowess and spiritual beliefs. These majestic structures, built without the use of metal tools or wheeled vehicles, are a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the Maya people. Unlike their Egyptian counterparts, Maya pyramids were not primarily tombs, but rather served as towering platforms for temples, palaces, and astronomical observatories. At the summit of these towering structures stood temples dedicated to various deities, their interiors often adorned with elaborate murals depicting scenes from Maya mythology and the rituals performed within. The precise alignment of many pyramids with celestial events, such as solstices and equinoxes, further emphasizes the importance of astronomy in Maya culture. The construction of Maya pyramids remains a source of fascination and wonder. Their massive scale and intricate details are testament to the ingenuity and engineering prowess of their builders. Without the use of metal tools, wheeled vehicles, or draft animals, the Maya relied on human ingenuity, resourcefulness, and a deep understanding of their environment to erect these monumental structures. The process began with careful planning and site selection, often choosing locations with both symbolic and strategic significance. Once the site was chosen, work began on quarrying the massive limestone blocks that would form the core of the pyramid. The precise fitting of the stone blocks, often without the use of mortar, is a testament to the Maya's mastery of stone cutting and their keen understanding of geometry. Imagine a land painted in shades of gold and blue. The golden sands of the desert stretch as far as the eye can see, kissed by the sun's relentless heat, and then a ribbon of life. The Nile River, a shimmering turquoise serpent winding its way through this arid landscape. This was the setting for one of the world's most enduring civilizations, ancient Egypt. The Nile was more than just a river. It was the lifeblood of this remarkable civilization, its predictable floods bringing fertility and nourishment to the land. With unification came an era of unprecedented stability and prosperity for ancient Egypt. The Pharaoh, a living god in the eyes of his people, became the embodiment of order and authority, his rule legitimized by his divine lineage and his role as intermediary between the gods and humanity. This god-king oversaw a vast and complex bureaucracy, responsible for maintaining order, collecting taxes, and managing the kingdom's resources. Egyptian society was highly stratified, with a clear hierarchy that dictated every aspect of life. Despite this rigid social structure, ancient Egypt offered its people a degree of social mobility, with opportunities for advancement based on merit and skill. The sheer scale of the pyramids, both Maya and Egyptian, boggles the modern mind. How did these ancient civilizations, without modern machinery, erect such colossal structures? Human ingenuity, skilled labor, and dedication to honoring their gods and rulers. Both relied on a vast workforce, thousands strong, drawn from their populations. Workers, conscripted through tribute labor, considered their service a religious duty. The pyramids stand as enduring symbols of their collective will and profound belief in human endeavor. Sacred geometry, celestial alignments, and symbolic forms. Pyramids were feats of engineering and symbolic meaning, reflecting cosmological beliefs. Both Maya and Egyptian pyramids aligned with celestial events, showcasing advanced astronomy. The Maya aligned their pyramids with the sun on significant dates. Imagine dawn illuminating a Maya pyramid, bathing it in golden light. This alignment connected the earthly realm with the celestial gods. Egyptians also incorporated astronomical alignments into their pyramid designs. The Great Pyramid of Giza aligns accurately with cardinal directions. This precision shows advanced surveying and astronomical observation. Geometry is evident in pyramid designs. The Maya used the number 5 in their designs. Egyptians associated the pyramid shape with the sun and the god Ra. Purposeful pyramids, tombs, temples, and observatories. While both Maya and Egyptian civilizations built pyramids, the functions of these monumental structures varied significantly. Egyptian pyramids are primarily known as elaborate tombs for their pharaohs, designed to protect their bodies and possessions in the afterlife. These massive structures, often adorned with intricate carvings and paintings depicting scenes from the afterlife, were filled with treasures and offerings intended to accompany the pharaoh on his journey to the underworld. The Egyptians believed that preserving the pharaoh's body through mummification and entombing it within a secure and lavish pyramid was essential for his successful transition to the afterlife. These pyramids therefore served as both physical and symbolic gateways to the afterlife, connecting the earthly realm with the realm of the gods. Maya pyramids, on the other hand, were not primarily tombs, but rather served as towering platforms for temples, palaces, and astronomical observatories. These structures, often built at the heart of bustling city-states, served as focal points for religious ceremonies, political gatherings, and scientific observations. Imagine the scene atop a Maya pyramid. A priest, adorned in elaborate headdresses and colorful robes, performs a ritual sacrifice, the scent of incense filling the air as he makes offerings to the gods. The pyramid's elevated platform, providing a commanding view of the surrounding city and the distant horizon, served as a stage for these religious ceremonies, connecting the Maya people with their gods and their rulers. Enduring legacies, echoes of the past, inspirations for the future. The pyramids of the Maya and the ancient Egyptians, though separated by vast oceans and distinct cultural contexts, stand as enduring symbols of human ingenuity, ambition, and the enduring power of belief. These monumental structures continue to captivate our imaginations, inviting us to explore the mysteries of the past and to marvel at the achievements of civilizations that thrived long before our own. They remind us that human beings, regardless of time or place, possess an innate desire to connect with something larger than themselves, whether through the pursuit of knowledge, the creation of art, or the expression of religious beliefs. The pyramids challenge us to consider the ways in which our own civilization will be remembered by future generations. Will our skyscrapers and bridges inspire the same sense of awe and wonder that we feel when we gaze upon these ancient structures? Will our art and literature convey the depth of our beliefs and aspirations? The pyramids serve as a poignant reminder that even the most powerful civilizations eventually crumble, leaving behind only echoes of their former glory. Yet they also offer a message of hope, reminding us that the human spirit, with its boundless capacity for creativity, innovation, and resilience, can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges and leave an indelible mark on the world. For the Maya, pyramids were not merely stone and mortar piled high, they were living entities pulsating with sacred energy. Imagine the anticipation in a Maya city-state as the date for a major religious ceremony approached. People would have traveled from outlying villages, their eyes drawn to the towering pyramid that dominated the cityscape. This was not just a building, it was the Axis Mundi, the world center where the earthly and celestial realms converged. As the populace gathered in the plaza, their king, adorned in jade and feathers, would ascend the pyramid's steep steps. Each step he took brought him closer to the gods, his elevated position reflecting his divine right to rule. The people below watched with a mix of awe and trepidation as the king, bathed in the light of the sun god, performed rituals that ensured their continued prosperity. But the pyramid's significance extended beyond grand ceremonies. They were constant reminders of the Maya worldview, their presence woven into the fabric of daily life. Farmers, tending their fields, could look up and see the pyramid, a symbol of the maize god who brought forth the harvest. Merchants, trading in the marketplace, knew their activities were under the watchful eyes of the gods who resided atop the pyramid. Even children playing games that mimicked the movements of the heavens understood that the pyramid represented the cosmic order that governed their world. In this way, the pyramids were not just structures, they were powerful symbols that shaped the Maya people's understanding of their place in the universe and their relationship with the divine. Across the sands of time, the ancient Egyptians shared a similar reverence for their pyramids, albeit with a distinct focus on the afterlife. While the living may have toiled under the hot desert sun to build these colossal tombs, their efforts were geared towards eternity. For the Egyptians, death was not an end but a transition, a journey to the underworld where the Pharaoh would continue to reign among the gods. The pyramids, therefore, became powerful symbols of this belief, their massive forms representing the permanence of the Pharaoh's Ka, his life force, which would endure beyond the limitations of the mortal realm. The sheer scale and grandeur of the pyramids were intended to inspire awe and reverence, a testament to the Pharaoh's divine power and his ability to transcend death itself. Just as the Maya pyramids dominated their cityscapes, the Egyptian pyramids, particularly those at Giza, became iconic landmarks, visible for miles across the desert. They served as constant reminders of the pharaoh's authority. Their presence felt long after his physical body had been laid to rest within the pyramid's depths. The construction of a pyramid was a massive undertaking, requiring the labor of thousands over many years. Yet the Egyptians viewed this effort not as a burden, but as a sacred duty, a way to honor their god-king and to ensure the stability of the cosmos. The pyramids, therefore, embodied the collective will of the Egyptian people, their faith in the afterlife, and their unwavering belief in the pharaoh's divine right to rule, both in life and in death. Despite their differences, both the Maya and Egyptians saw their pyramids as connections between earth and the heavens. Their pyramids aligned with celestial events, using sacred geometry and symbolizing their gods. Constructing pyramids was deeply connected to their understanding of the cosmos. The Maya aligned their pyramids with solstices and equinoxes, marking time and life cycles. The Egyptians saw their pyramids as celestial gateways. The smooth, triangular faces of the Egyptian pyramids reflected the sun's rays, emphasizing their celestial associations. These elements highlight a universal human desire to find meaning in the cosmos through monumental architecture. As we stand in the long shadows cast by these ancient monuments, we can't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The Maya and the ancient Egyptians, separated by vast oceans and distinct cultural landscapes, have left behind legacies that continue to resonate across millennia. Their pyramids, silent sentinels of a bygone era, beckon us to unravel their secrets, to understand the minds and motivations of the people who conceived and constructed such colossal structures. These pyramids are more than just piles of stone. They are testaments to human ingenuity, ambition, and the enduring power of belief. They remind us that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges with limited technology and resources, humanity can achieve extraordinary things when driven by a shared purpose and a profound connection to the divine. But the legacies of these civilizations extend far beyond their monumental architecture. The Maya, with their advanced understanding of mathematics, astronomy, and writing, made significant contributions to our understanding of time, the cosmos, and the natural world. Their intricate calendar system, their accurate astronomical observations, and their sophisticated hieroglyphic writing system all stand as testaments to their intellectual prowess. The ancient Egyptians, too, left an indelible mark on human history. Their innovations in agriculture, engineering, and medicine, their development of a complex bureaucracy, and their profound influence on art, architecture, and religious practices have shaped the course of Western civilization. As we explore the ruins of their cities, decipher their hieroglyphs, and marvel at their artistic achievements, we are reminded of the enduring impact these civilizations have had on our own. The Maya and the ancient Egyptians, despite their geographical and chronological separation, shared a fundamental human desire to understand their place in the cosmos and to connect with the divine. This shared aspiration is reflected in their monumental architecture, their intricate belief systems, and their deep reverence for the natural world. Both civilizations looked to the heavens for guidance, developing sophisticated astronomical knowledge and incorporating celestial alignments into their most sacred structures. Their pyramids, though architecturally distinct, served as powerful symbols of this celestial connection, acting as bridges between the earthly realm and the realm of the gods. Both cultures believed in the cyclical nature of time, the interconnectedness of life and death, and the importance of honoring their ancestors and deities through elaborate rituals and offerings. Yet, despite these shared aspirations, the Maya and the ancient Egyptians forged their own unique paths, their cultures shaped by their respective environments, social structures, and historical experiences. The Maya, with their decentralized system of city-states, developed a more diverse and regionally varied culture, while the ancient Egyptians, unified under the rule of a single pharaoh, created a more centralized and homogeneous society. These differences are reflected in their art, architecture, and religious practices. The Maya, for instance, favored a more stylized and expressive artistic tradition. Their pyramids often adorned with intricate carvings and colorful murals depicting scenes from their mythology and the rituals performed within. The ancient Egyptians, on the other hand, developed a more formal and symbolic artistic style. Their pyramids, often characterized by their smooth geometric forms and their association with the sun god Ra. The pyramids of the Maya and the ancient Egyptians continue to fascinate and inspire us. These ancient civilizations remind us that even the most powerful empires eventually crumble. Yet even in ruin, these structures retain a powerful allure, inviting us to contemplate the mysteries of the past. The pyramids challenge us to consider the legacy we are creating for future generations. What will our works of art say about our values and aspirations? The Maya and Egyptians remind us that true greatness lies in creating something lasting, something that inspires awe and wonder, connecting us to something larger than ourselves.